Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Blood Bowl 2. So last time was a bit of a bust and the episode just ran for about 27 minutes because our opponent gave up because he didn't like what happened without reason or whatever. I find it a bit hard in that instance to feel sorry or to be understanding, to be honest, because I mean, we were in an advantageous position, I think, but still, it was nowhere near giving up, worth giving up. So I'm a bit annoyed with that. But it is what it is. The upside is that both MVPs that we got out of that match landed on Black Orcs. So we have two Black Orcs with block now, with guard now. That's what I wanted to say. And so hopefully they will help us be better with the Orcs. And let's try to find an opponent. Oh, actually just taking 9 seconds. Let's see about that. Last time it was quite a bit longer. So if it would be just that short, I would be all for that. Oh, a fresh human team. It could be good or it could be bad. I mean, okay, he's playing with the Ogre. So he's got a Thor, 1 catcher, 4 blitzers, the Ogre, rest lineman, and 2 rerolls and an apothecary. Also 1 cheerleader and 1 coach assistant. Interesting. So I don't know how this might go because he has a lot of inducements, 550 to be exact. So we'll see. We have more mighty blow, we have more block by quite a bit. He has his ogre that could overpower us and deal some damage to us. But I don't know, so he might go for a star player, he maybe is going to get a wizard. I'm not sure how much Griff costs, that's the human star player, one of the good ones, there it is, Griff Oberwald. And he actually costs 220k apparently. So quite pricey, but I think he has strength 4, agility 4, so really good. But he's probably not going to go for a wizard. Oh, he can only do that if he wants to spend the last 20k of his own money. Nope, he chooses to go for an extra reroll. So he's got 2 apothecaries, 3 rerolls now. He goes for a babe and spends his own cash. Really? Is he going to do that? Or is he going to revert that because it would mean spending his own money? I usually try to avoid that, but nope, he goes for it. So he's got Griff, so he should probably be our biggest problem. I'm not sure on his skills, but I think he's pretty good. So he will have block as well, and a bunch of other skills. I'm not too familiar with the human star players, but I know them a bit, so we'll see in a moment. And there he is. And let's see, I get to go on offense. And let's check out Griff. So, Griff, pretty fast, strength 4, agility 4, just armor value 8, block, dodge, fend, sure feet, and sprint. So he's pretty fast, and loner of course, because he's a star player. So he's a very useful player because he's good at ball handling, he can run very fast. It's hard to pin him down, and we will have to use tackle to try and do that. And yeah, that's just overall it, basically. So Griff could be a problem. But let's just see how this plays out and what we can do with it. And the squishiest target is obviously, well, not really, because I think before Blood Bowl 2, the human catchers used to be armor value 7. They bumped them up to armor value 8 to make them a bit more durable. It's probably a good change for the team, I think. I'm not sure if that comes with an increased cost on top of that. I really don't know. It's been so long since I've played humans. I played for a while in an all-human league, which was pretty fun. But it's been years since I've played in that one, so... And it's been almost as long since I've played humans myself. Or as humans. And we don't see them very often as opponents. So yeah, it should be okay. And our opponent's name is Corbin, and he is playing the Funky Bloody Beat. So let's just see how this turns out. And he chooses to not have his ogre on the line of scrimmage. And he takes the whole 2 minutes to make his setup work. And I think I'm going to put both of my Mighty Blow blitzers on the line of scrimmage, because we are going to get our free blocks here. And let's just use them, I guess, to try and make this work for us right from the get-go. And put you there. Wait, it's 3, 6, 7. Yeah, let's go a little bit deeper because you're an orc. And you're slow. So that should be somewhat okay. Yeah, let's switch them like this so I can block over to this direction. So where's Griff? He's back there. Okay. And go. So we should have the advantage here, even though, well, not even though, it, despite him having a lot of inducements. I don't know how to say it. It's weird, because sometimes the inducements... Oh, pitch invasion. Oh, wow. That is so bad for him. That is so bad. Oh, damn. Okay. So this is a bit unfortunate for him. None of mine went down, and 8 of his players did. So that is supremely bad. Without a doubt. The thing is, we also need to make use of that. So we can't really ignore it. And I'm probably going to try and hit his thrower as well, but it's going to take a going for it, or maybe even 2. If I had remembered that a bit earlier, I could have done that with our blitzer here, the plus movement allowed one, but I didn't, so we can't. I'm also not really protecting the ball right now, as I feel like we don't need to that much. He can't really move his team at all right now, so I'm not moving away from the line of scrimmage too much, but aside from that, I think we can make some forward moves here. But let's just try the pickup first now. Okay, the thing is, they will all be standing before we can do something to them. Or before we reach the reach the line of scrimmage again. Okay, there's the KO already against his thrower. So he effectively has 2 players to work with right now, and that's horrible. That's really bad for him. It's really unfortunate how that pitch invasion went. Oh well. And it's probably good for him that I'm playing Orcs, because I can't... I mean, I can position myself, obviously, now, but I can't just score. I will still have to run down the pitch, and he can... Once he can stand up his back up his players, I will be here with the ball, or somewhere around here. So he can still try to defend. It's going to be very hard, for sure. There's no doubt about that. But, I don't know, it still could work. We'll see. And he gets the 1 die, and he even injured me. That's... Ow. Really? So that's one of our blitzers down. With the one action he could make, he made it count quite a bit. And then he is running away to try and get out of our reach. And that is probably going to work, unfortunately. So it's 10 against 10 again. And we will have to wait and see. The problem is I can't move my players around too much, as that will lead to us getting split up too much, and he might get a block work somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. I'm probably going to move around a bit. I'm not sure yet if I want to try and get Griff or not, because I think that would mean using 2 players for that. And the question is now, does he want to stand this guy up or not? And if he does he want to dodge? Because he will have to dodge twice. And one will be a 4+. So far he's not doing anything. So this, I'm sad about this one again. Wasabi could have leveled up here. He didn't. I need to get the blitzers going again. We've lost 2 so far, I think, at least. And one of them had 2 skills already when that happened. So is he just going to let the clock run down every time? That's going to be annoying. I can already say that much. So I really hope he doesn't. But we can't say for certain, of course. So what should we do here? Well, I still like this quite a bit, as it is our guard guy and it's going to be a problem for him to do something with that. He can get a good block there still because of his ogre, if the ogre decides to move. I'm just trying to decide if I want to lock down Griff or not, and I think the answer to that is yes. If possible, we want Griff to not do that much. But this also means we need to split up our forces a bit more. So yeah, put you down here just to make this a bit harder for him. Pull the blitzer to over this way. And move you to there. Okay, this feels pretty good. And I think we're going to annoy Griff a bit more with this move. And hope that it works, and then I'm going to do the one going for it that it takes to knock this guy away again, hopefully, or not again, for the first time. Okay, thank you very much, works. Let's push him there and follow. So we'll see how this works. I'm not sure if he can really reach us. But now he can stand up his players again and the match can actually begin. But I've tried to position myself as best as possible. Not sure if I did, to be honest. Because he can move these players into assist here to knock down this black orc or something like that. But at least near the ball we should be somewhat safe. The ogre can't give an assist down here, so this will not become a 2 dice. He could get a 1 dice if we moved his ogre over here. But once again, the ogre needs to actually stand up. I mean, it's a 2+ with Bonehead. So we'll see about that. Okay, there comes the ogre. And he does stand up. Okay, that takes... Oh, he blitzes with the ogre. That's going for it. Makes it. That was a risky move, considering he didn't stand up any of his players first. Armor break. Doesn't look like it, so I'm pretty okay with that. And the big problem here is that I cannot really cage. I will have to pull these guys back, and I just hope that I can do that. Oh, he's doing some moves here. But he's also not standing up his players. There it comes. So he's trying to dodge and reach me there. That could work, and that will force me to blitz backwards. And we will just have to wait and see if we can do that. I might have screwed myself here a bit. Oh, he's going for the dodge before standing up his remaining players. Makes it. Yeah, okay, so he's probably... or not. I don't know. No, it doesn't really look like he's going to try and dodge away with them. So he's running out of time. He's down to 20 seconds. And I would just hope that he would play a bit faster. It's always a bit unfortunate to just sit there and wait because he's not doing anything. And that is good. That's why I put my tackle guy there. Or at least one of them. So that Griff can't make use of his dodge skill. And he is taking the reroll. It does work, and he still falls down. Nice. That is very nice. So Griff is out. At least for now. So let us begin here. So I think what I would like to do is a bit different here. Move you to there. Then we can do this block. Okay, it didn't work. Well, it still did somewhat, but not quite as I wanted it. Well, actually no, I'm saying stupid stuff. I wanted to chain push this guy out, but that only worked with a knockdown, and so we didn't actually. But that is fine. So I will have to just blitz here to try and knock this guy away. I would have liked to do that with our Mighty Blow player, but it didn't work, so there's nothing we can do about that, but it's okay. Okay, let's move you up this way. And I'm playing it very loose with the cages, or the cage possibilities here. And I really shouldn't. So I kind of messed that up. But I hope it will work out fine in the end. And let us keep going. So I might not be able to block Griff anymore. I will also need to stay because I can't let the ogre just run loose here. But I can get you down there to make that a little bit safer. And end our turn. Okay. So what can we do here? What can he do? He can't do much over here. So his main point will probably be the ogre again, and he can also dodge here and try to blitz us. He should really stand up this guy as well and move him down here somewhere. I'm not sure if he wants to put him next to the black orc, apparently not. Let's see, yep, there comes the ogre with the knockdown. To here, I guess? No, up there, okay. Let's see what it happens. Nothing too drastic. We still might have a problem of breaking through there, because Griff He's in the way now, and I don't have my tackle players near. At least not really reliably. So I'm not sure, but I can just go back here. If we can get some knockdowns over here, we can switch sides again and run over there. So I think I screwed up the pitch invasion a bit. I didn't really make use of that too much, and the fact that he managed to injure one of my players so that I didn't actually have the player advantage made things a bit more complicated as well, of course. But I probably also screwed up the movement setup here. I positioned my players poorly, I guess. I'm not sure, actually. So he pushes us, probably next to the ogre though, which is a bit unfortunate. Yep, there it comes. And he also follows it. So I will have to blitz the ogre, I think. The good thing here is he is down to 1 reroll already. Wow, he's really taking his risks. Another dodge there. He's running out of time. Is he going to do it? He is, and it does work, unfortunately. Okay, he's doing a pretty good job right now at creating problems for me. So let's try to make them go away, shall we? Good enough. No armor breaks. And so how do we do this best? Can block you, but it's only a push, so the lineman will stay where he is. Unfortunately. Let's just do this one, get it out of the way. Works. Follow, please. So I have multiple options, but I don't like any of them that much. So we'll have to wait and see what I can actually do here. And I'm questioning on how I did screw this up that much. Let's put him there. That does make this the 2 dice, yes, okay. And follow. So this is a 1 dice against the black orc. But if I dodge first, we lose that. I am going to take the risk here. It is a risk to blitz the ogre. And there's the skull. And there's a push, so at least we get our push here. Still not really a wonderful position to be in. So not nice. Oh well, I really don't know what I did here to make this so difficult. But if I manage to switch sides, we should still be good, I hope. We'll see. I mean, it's half of the first half is through now, so it's still a lot of time. And let's just see what he ends up doing here. He could dodge again to try and get a block against our ball carrier, but it's pretty unlikely. And You can get a few blocks, but not too many that are actually good blocks. And let's just say, okay, he uses Griff for the assist there. What else is he going to do? Okay, there's the knockdown. Oh, really? Oh boy. That is unfortunate. Another player injured, which means we are down to 10 players permanently. So we've got armor value 9 and get injured, and he's got armor value 10 and gets hit with Mighty Blow, and nothing happens except 1 KO so far. So I'm not really happy with that outcome. And now we're actually at a player disadvantage. That really is not good. And he gets another knockdown. Oh boy. Yeah, this is... I wouldn't really say problematic yet, but it's getting tough and difficult to deal with. But that is a turnover as long as he doesn't use his last reroll, and even then it might not work. It does though. So he's 2 out of 3 rerolls were used up by a loner, and they worked both times. Oh boy. But he is out of rerolls now, so at least we have that going for us. A turnover here would have been quite a bit nicer. And he has not blitzed yet. And he is making... There it is. Okay, at least that fails. And he stunned his own guy. Okay, nice. But it also feels like he has so many more players on the pitch. It at least looks like it, because they're all bunched up right there, when it actually isn't quite that bad. But let's just see what I can do here now. Hopefully a bit. No armor break. Another knockdown with the follow-up. We can make use of our guard here, so I'm all for that. And I think I am going to move this way. You can put the Black Orc in the way. I don't really want to put him in there completely. Okay, this we just push, but that is also something I can work with, I think. We can just push our strength 4 guy to over there, keeps them occupied. And put him there. Okay, so I can't quite make it over there. So I will have to go for this assist. And block there. He can once again dodge and reach me, but it's going to be a 1 dice and it probably won't get better. So I'm okay with that. Let's push you to there and stay, as I would like this blitzer to be free. Okay, so the good thing is here we have our guard Black Orc and another Black Orc, and this one covering these players as much as possible. And we have our strength 4 and another strength 4 player in here. So I hope he can break out of this as easily. And Griff is pretty far away. We will have to wait and see what he does with this. But he is out of rerolls. So he can't just dodge out anymore and expect it to work that easily. It doesn't mean he won't do it. He did it over here and failed to going for it then afterwards. So we'll see what happens now. Okay, first block takes down our fork. That was with this guy, I think. Let's see. Yep, there comes the push. Which isn't too bad yet. Frees up this guy, but he can't really run that far with him. He's blocked on all sides, and he would have to do dodges. He could give an assist, but the ogre doesn't need it. He won't give an assist up here. So, what is he going to do? Okay, that guy is not blitzing, he's just standing him up. That is what we want to see. Okay, he's going for the griff play, but he's doing a lot of dodges there to make that. And he won't get there without going for it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yep. So he would have to cut the corner again to make that a blitz here. And even then it would mean dodging 4 times, I think, plus going for it. So he tries to open up this pathway, which is what I was worried about. And there's our death. Wow, he's really brutal there. So we are saving him. It's a black orc with 1 skill. It's probably worth the apothecary. But it's not good for us. But he is running out of time, so that might be our saving grace here right now, as he is not doing anything anymore. Okay. Oh, so it's really a problem that he injured 2 and killed 1 by now. So we will have to do something about that if possible. But I'm not sure yet what we can do about that. Injuring 1 of his players would be nice. Oh, and Nuffle heard me there, apparently. He will still be at 11 players, though, if his KO player comes back, and it is not that unlikely. He used the apothecary. Oh, he has 2, but still. Really? He used an apothecary for that? Interesting. So another injury would be nice. Without trying to sound greedy here. Stay, please. And so I'm just trying to keep him away from me as much as possible. And I'm going to go for the assist here. So I should have followed up there, but I didn't. So it's my own fault. Let's do this and follow up. One more break and a KO. So hopefully just 1 KO will stay out. And that will put us on equal footing again for now. Things might still change though. So I still have 1 blitz here, so I am going to take it over here. That's good enough again. Push you down there. I will stay and move up this way. And that is going to end our turn. So we should be pretty safe now, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, that he's got no injuries and we've got 2 by now is really unfortunate. So I will be down to 10 players and he can still field 11 if just 1 KO comes back. He's up to 12 players thanks to Griff. So with the 2 KOs, well, I'm talking nonsense here. Am I? No. He's at 10 right now, or 9. What am I talking? He was at 11, we KO'd 2 and injured 1, so he's at 8. 11, 10, nah. 11 players, 10 players, no, 8 players, yes. I'm making sense now. Hooray. So he goes back up to 10 automatically. And if just 1 KO comes back, he's at 11. That's what I want to say. He has got 1 Babe and 2 chances at getting his KOs back. So it's pretty likely that he's going back up to 11 players. with his reserve player to spare, while I will be playing at 10 from now on. So we are at a bit of a player disadvantage, but maybe we can change that before the turn is, or the match is over, or the half is over. Because we still have one more turn of bashing him. And that is what we are going to try and do. Obviously. I would so like to hit Griff, and we might be able to do that. But let's do the other blocks first that are a little bit easier to achieve. That one didn't do anything, so take both down here. Okay, that's going to make things a little bit more difficult in regards to my plans for Griff. Oh, come on. Really not what I want to see here now. Yeah, I'm not going to get Griff, unfortunately. And I'm just pushing him without actually injuring him. And so I screwed this up that much that I will have to do the blitz like this to even get our 2 dice with a Mighty Blow player. And that puts me next to his Ogre again, which I'm really not a fan of. But let's do it anyways. And we don't get it. Okay. So that wasn't quite the turn I would like to see. Not that bashy of a result. So I might have one more turn, it depends on my block rolls. I think I'm going to try and block 1 or 2 more players. Because I'm just counting on the fact that I won't roll quadruple skulls. But we'll see. And I know that I could have re-rolled some of the block results here, but I didn't really want to at the time to save it for a later block, and then we didn't need it, so it happens. But I'd rather save the reroll and not need it than waste it and then fall on my nose because I wasted it. So it's still okay, I guess. We didn't really lose out on anything there too much. It's just pushes instead of knockdowns. It happens. So this is a 1 dice right now. He makes it. So is he... he could still dodge here and blitz. That's the thing I missed. But without a reroll, it's not that likely. Griff could make that as well, though. Oh yeah, and Griff can go make 3 going for it. Oh, if he gets there with Griff, that is bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he can make it with Griff. He needs to go this way with Griff. And that's a really bad dodge. Oh. Why is he doing this with Griff? I mean, maybe count on the fact that I will screw up somehow, but he can't actually reach me with him this turn. So is he trying to blitz now? It's what I would do, to be honest. I would try to get the ball. It's a 3+, 2+, and then a 1 in 6 chance. Oh, it's a 2+, 2+. What? Wait, what? Why? I don't understand this. I have to be honest, I don't understand this. Why? So I'm still going to be the greedy bash player and try to knock down his players first. And I hope it won't cost me the touchdown, but I think we kind of need the chances here, or we can make good use of them. So we need this black orc down here as well. Won't really gain me a blitz or anything like that. But it's still useful. Let's follow, why not? Okay, nothing there, so we can do this one. And I'm not re-rolling this because I could re-roll into double skulls, and that scares me. So we are just going to score now. So let's see what happens. The thing is, he still gets his 8th turn. So even if not all of his kills come back, which they do, he would get another chance there. But he doesn't need it, so there's that. And that means I will have to put some players that I don't want to be on the line of scrimmage to be on the line of scrimmage. And I'm trying to decide which one that should be. I could go heavy on the guard. But I think I'd rather have the lineman, this lineman, and the minus agility black orc back there. And just take the beating for the one turn and leave it at that. Then follow my nose and use more valuable players than I need to. Really not sure if that's the right call, but it is what I'm going with. And I'm just hoping that it will work out now. We'll see. So let's confirm this. Put the black orc in the middle, because why not? And confirm. So yeah, we're missing a bunch here, but it's fine. And he should be able to knock them all down, assuming he doesn't roll horribly. And the question now becomes, how good is he on offense? And he's really giving me trouble with even with the team value difference, him being able to injure or even kill 3 of my players is pretty unlikely with armor value 9, and it's just unfortunate, and I didn't get the injuries that I needed. Just the one, and he appoed it so far. So it's a bit weird. And Griff is a pretty strong player with his good stat line. He's strong, he's agile, he's fast, at least faster than we are usually. So he's a pretty big threat, and he's got block dodge, so he has strong offensive potential as well. He can pretty easily get where he needs to go, and then have block available to him as well. So we'll see how this turns out. So he's not going to go for a one-turn touchdown apparently, which he could have tried. We get a blitz, so that effectively does nothing. If only I had set up my players differently, but I didn't want to give him the 4th hit here. Or the pick of the hits that he could choose a player to knock down. It's just that wastes the blitz a bit. I just could have made it harder for him to knock us down and blitz him myself once, but I'm not sure if that would have given him more blocks or not. Maybe, maybe not. Depends on how many players we could have actually gotten to, and if he would have been able to get a good block somewhere to get a assist chain or something like that going. So, what is he doing? I don't understand this right now. It's already been a minute and he's not done anything. So there's his catcher. And with movement allowance 8, he would have needed to push himself 3 spaces, which is possible. So I'm not quite well, I shouldn't just assume that everybody knows how to do a one-time touchdown, but he is going for it now, so he could have set himself up better there. So he should push me if he wants to actually do that. And he takes the knockdown though. So this is a bit weird. I don't really understand this. Why he did this. It's fine, as long as he doesn't injure any more of our players or KOs one. I don't really care too much. Okay, here comes the ogre. And yes, I'm always holding my breath when this happens, and that's why I'm not talking. So let's see. Yep, there's the turnover. Nope, he's got blocked there, unfortunately. So I spoke a bit too soon, and that leaves... Okay, he's got one more chance here. And then he's going to go for the pass. Okay, gets the knockdown. And what will happen? Hopefully nothing. Yes, indeed. So, as long as he doesn't want to foul. And it looks like he wants to. Oh boy, really? So let's see, that's our strength 4 line orc. Gets the injury, and he won't get sent off the pitch. So this is really bad. We're down to 9 players, and he's got 11, and I have to defend now. So this is rather bad. Yes, you can move Griff up. Won't change the fact that you can't score this half. So you should rather try to pass the ball to him. Oh, if only he had lost that player, that would have made me feel a bit better. And he then screws up the throw. I don't get this guy, to be honest, a bit. He makes some good plays, and then he does stuff like this. That just doesn't make sense to me, and this is going to get very difficult now. So now I will be using my guard Black Orcs on the line of scrimmage here, in the hopes of making something work with them. And then we do have our backfield as well. So just like this, it's pretty simple. The quick snap could be a problem for us, but I'm hoping that it won't. And that's all I have to say to that, as weird as that sounds. The thing is, it might keep him from setting up differently. I don't know. I think it's okay like this. Maybe I should have put them in one further to make that better. The actual setup on defense and offense when you're down a few players is something I have the most trouble with, and I'm not always sure about. It also could have been better to put blitzers on here to keep the strength 4 players back so that he can't blitz me that easily. So it's always a give or take there, but I'm trying to just make it harder for him to knock me down here. He's going to have to use his ogre or get more assists, and he really can't because these Black Orcs are blocking the assists here. And that just means he can't get a good knockdown here as long as he doesn't start things off with his ogre. And that might fail. And that's what I'm hoping. So he managed to injure 4 of my guys, with one with a foul, which is still unfortunate. It's a 5+ foul he did there, so it was pretty likely to happen, thanks to the amount of assists that he gotten. It's a bit unfortunate that the guy didn't get ejected. It would have meant no reserve player for him, which for the actual drive is inconsequential. It's just in case of another touchdown it could have made a difference. But it didn't happen anyway, so there's no real use of whining about it. But let's just see what he does with this. And it looks pretty clear that he wants to go over this side because he's got his catcher here, he's got a blitzer there, Griff here, and his blitzers are generally oriented over here while his linemen are over there. Okay, he moved him at the last second. That I can deal with. So let's go 1 over in this case and hope for not a scatter. I'm just trying to nudge the ball a little bit over more to the left, which did indeed work. And now I can also stay away from his ogre more. So that's what we are going to do, I guess. Or I could just put more Black Orcs on the line and make it even more annoying for him to do something here. And yeah, keep him there. You want to go through here, so I would like you to not. Let's put him there, you there, or actually let's just do it like this. He might still go over this way, that's the problem there, so I can't just ignore that. And this might be good or might be bad. He can still get one good block here. Oh, yeah, with the guard, no, even with 2 assists, he will still get only a 1 dice out of this. So let's move those up one further, even to make sure he can't get all of the assists, and keep it like this. Okay, he doesn't catch the ball, so he will have to pick that up still, luckily. So let's see. The big thing here is, or the good thing for us, we still have the strength advantage and we have 2 players with guard. So even the ogre only has a 1 dice block right now because he's packed full with guard players. So he starts things off with Griff, and Griff only pushes me. So I think the perfect defense was very useful to us. Okay, he wants to get some assists here. But even then, it should only be a 1 dice. This is still a 2 dice against because of guard. Okay, there goes this guy. So if I play my cards right, I can hit his catcher. But only if I manage to knock down Griff, which probably won't be easy. I will need the defender down, as I would have to do that with this Black Orc. Yeah, he's bringing in all of his players, but he can only do 1 dice blocks right now, or 2 dice against. So that's a 1 dice that didn't work. And the only other... well, he can do the same with this guy. He doesn't have good blocks over here. And this ogre has 1 dice blocks on these 3 guys. Okay, there comes a push. That doesn't change the actual blocks because he doesn't push away a guard player. So is he risking... no, oh yeah, he actually got the assist there now. I spoke too soon there. So what does he do with this guy? Pushes him back there, or knocks him down back there, I should say. Okay, why is this taking so long? There it is. He is not following. Okay, so I can, if I want to, I can just move right back in. And that's a successful block, unfortunately, because that was one of his blitzers. Oh, and another 1 dice. Wow, he managed to make that work, unfortunately. Going for all those 1 dice and getting them. With that 1/2 dice in there as well. But still, that's a shame. I really hope he wouldn't. Makes the pickup as well. So my defense is going to be difficult. Very difficult. As much as I don't want it to be, I really can't change the fact. So I could try to hit Griff with a blitz, but I think that's not a good idea. We do have our normal block, which works as well. So let's keep Griff in there. And these are all 1 dice blocks, correct? No, this is a 2 dice against, okay. So the question is, do I want to move my guard guys in again? And to that I can only say I'm not sure. But I think I would like to hit his thrower. Or his catcher. Or not. Yeah, let's hit the blitzer here. It's easier because of dodge here. I mean, it basically doesn't change anything too much. And I will try the surf setup here, I think, as though it might be a bit risky, but that just means I need to move in my guard guys again, which is what I'm going to do here. And that will give me more blocks here. So do this one. And let's just push him. And yeah, let's follow, why not? So I'm tempted to do 2 going for it to get a guy here. Next to this guy. I'm also tempted to move in here, but it's my Mighty Blow tackle player, so I don't really want to. So I think I'm just going to put him there. And I'll leave it like this. He can get good blocks here now. This is just a 2 dice straight up, the way I moved him in. Wasn't my best move, I think, but I didn't want him to be next to the ogre, so it was a bit inconsequential there. I don't know, it's a bit weird. So this is also dangerous, but he can't get a good blitz here, I think. He's only strength 2, he just stood Griv up without moving him. Well, he could still move him, he doesn't though. So this is good, he only pushes us away, but he pushes us in here. And these are now 1 dice blocks. It's only 1 assist. So that's actually really useful. These are 1 dice. This is a 1 dice. This is a 2 dice. And this is a 2 dice as well. So the ogre might be important again. But he could also be a problem, as always, with the big guy. So all things considering, so far I'm okay with this. And that's a reroll for him. We have block, he does not. And he pushes us. But he is resorting to 1 dice blocks, which is pretty good for us. But it does free up one of his players to blitz with. And he might blitz over here. Okay, he should move closer first before he throws. That's a short pass, not a quick pass. Okay, blitz, there it comes. Okay, that's what I assumed. Gets the knockdown. So to here, probably. Oh, come on. Really? Another guy? So now I'm starting to get a bit salty. Because that's just... I don't know. It's the 4th injury. The 5th injury, with including the foul. And he killed 2 of my guys. So I'm really not happy with this. It's quite annoying. And he even gets the knockdown against our thrower. So the orcs are going to go down again in team value. And another injury. Holy crap. At least this one is only badly hurt. But this really is not looking good. Because I can't do anything here. And he knocks down that black orc as well. He keeps injuring me and I can't seem to injure him. Although I have the better blocks. I have Mighty Blow and I try to make use of it quite a bit. And that was our blitzer with 2 skills as well. Oh, and the plus movement allowance. That is so unfortunate. I don't know. So he's getting pretty good block rolls, and that is going to make it extremely difficult for me to make anything work here. So this is now horrible, because these are all 2 dice against for me. And why? Why this? Okay. So let's try to get Griff. We do not. So let's just push him away. And we will just have to try and slow him down as much as possible. The thing is, I really don't know if we can still defend against this. It's just too many players missing, and that is a really big problem, and I can't get ammo breaks against him that have a lasting impact. So I really can't do too much here. It's just not happening. So we are going to start to screen as much as possible. It's probably not going to work too much, but let's try and do something stupid. Let's do a 2 dice block against the ogre, which actually works. Wow, really? Did not think that would work. So he gets to choose what to do. Push him down there and follow. It's going to free up these 2 guys for him, but at least the ogre won't get to hit us. And I was somewhat okay with this because we had block, he does not, and I still had a reroll in case I really wanted to reroll that. It was pretty risky, but it did work out somewhat. So let's see what happens here. But this is just unfortunate that we got beat into the ground like this. It's still not over, so it might get worse. That's the thing. It makes me pretty nervous. And I think he got some... he had the 2 SPP from that first injury. The 1 injury that we did, next to his 4 plus 1 through foul. So, they are gone. And it slows down the team progression that much. If only I would always lose the blitzers that don't have any skills yet, but I always lose the ones that have 2 skills already. I think that is the 2nd or 3rd time that has happened now. So that's a bit of a bummer. It happens, and I'm already past the saltiness again. It might come back because it's just that unlikely that he injures us that much. I think with our ammo value, it's just pretty unlikely. But that just shows it's Blood Bowl. It can happen, and what can happen will happen if you play long enough. So there's that. But we are at least slowing him down so far. The problem here is, if he manages to score quickly, I might not be able to stop him from stealing the ball from me and scoring again, so we could lose this one. And so I really should stop speaking about keeping something going or not, because every time I do that, I consequently lose the next match. Last time I did that, it was with the Lizardman. I mean, we haven't lost yet, but it doesn't look good right now. But, well, he's probably going to... Yep. So he's setting up in a way that I won't be able to reach his catcher. Probably. The question is where he's going to go with his thrower now, because he's leaving him a bit unprotected right now. But he might try to throw a pass before making this, before ending this. Oh, he does it going for it. Is he going to throw a pass? Yep, there it comes. And that will secure the touchdown for him in all likelihood. Him positioning all these guys there, that was pretty well played. It's just I couldn't close this down any better, I think. We lost too many players. I'm down to 7. and he still has all of his, and he's moving, he's dodging around now and tying up players, and I really can't do anything about it. So I still need to check if we're screwed or not, but I'm going to do some blocks first. Just for the block of it, basically. So let's see, if I do this, I can still get that, but that's 4 rolls plus the actual block itself. So it's pretty unlikely that it's going to happen. So let's just take our blocks first. Oh, another injury. At least some SPP out of this. It's inconsequential in the terms of his amount of players. He will still have 11. And that basically just leaves our blitz, doesn't it? I think it does. The thing is, he still has Griff there, who can just pick up the ball again afterwards. Okay, the dodge fails, the second one, but we do have a reroll. Let's keep going. We do keep... Oh, God. And then I just push him. Really, all I needed was a defender stumbles result here. And we don't even get that one. Ah, that's so bad. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's see what he does with this. If only I had knocked him out, the ball could have scattered outside and gotten back to his own half, or just over here somewhere where he could have reached it that easily. But now it seems really likely that he's going to get the touchdown. As long as he doesn't screw up this completely. If you even can screw that up. Well, double skulls are double skulls, so it can happen. He's creating another screen here, so that he might even stall this out. If he wants to end this in a draw, I can live with that. I think with the injuries we've been given, we can't ask for much more. I know that I shouldn't just blame everything on that, but it's still, all things considering, it should look different from the probabilities. It just doesn't. So it's really nothing we can do here. So now he can score if he wants to, but it's okay, I guess. It's not like we have a very bad track record with the Orcs so far, so I'm fine with getting a match like this from time to time. It reminds us of what can happen in Blood Bowl. We've got a similar match with the Lizardmen a while ago, and I'm just waiting for that to happen to the Skaven at some point. And that one is probably going to hurt the most. So it looks like he doesn't actually want to score right now. Because reasons. So we will try to... No, he actually goes for it. Okay. And there's the level up. So even though he doesn't say anything, I'm still going to congratulate him as always. As long as I don't forget it. Sometimes I am forgetting it. But I try not to. So the thing still is, we're down to 7 players. Yeah, 7 players. And he's still at 11. So we have 5 more turns to somehow try and score. We don't have the ball carrier. So I will have to use a blitzer probably, as long as I don't want to use water here. And I probably don't, because he's slow and he doesn't have block or anything. So this is supremely bad, and it might lead to us losing the match. As I can't really create a cage or do anything here that would be of use. So what we can hope for is KOs, injuries, anything that takes players off the pitch. For our opponent, of course, so that he loses players and not that I do. And maybe him getting a turnover. somewhere pretty early could be useful. I doubt that it's going to happen, but we can hope, I guess. So I might as well just leave it like this, I think. And let's see how this goes now. A blitz would be horrible now. And I really shouldn't say stuff like this, because superstitions. Okay, changing weather is pretty unimportant, I think. Doesn't inconvenience us too much. Unfortunately, no armor break here. And just push us there, because why should we get something better, I guess? Hey, at least we get something going on there. And follow this one up as well, please. And then I get to blitz. With yet another push. Wow, really? The game does not like me right now. I really would need something useful here, and I'm just not getting it. And that's just very bad. I need the knockdowns to move. And it's just not working. So now I'm probably going to fail this. Nope. Okay, I should not talk like this and jinx it. And be sad and salty, and that's just not going to help. Doesn't make it better for me, unfortunately. So, yeah. This is going to be very tough. We're extremely slow. 4 of our 7 players have movement allowance 4, 1 has movement allowance 5, and only 2 have movement allowance 6. So we're extremely slow. Well, his slowest player is his 1 ogre, and the blitzers are movement allowance 7, the linemen are 6, I think, yes. So he's got 7 and up mostly, because Griff is 7, the catcher is 8. So he's got a really good mix, so he is faster than we are. And he has 4 more players. So he will be able to outbash us. The higher strength that we have and the guard won't be enough in the long run. We will have players knocked down, out of position, bound up by a single player somewhere, so it's a problem. Wow, really? So is he going to blitz me with someone there? Or did he want me just to mark me? Doesn't really look like he wants to blitz me. So the thing is here, I will either have to dodge or blitz backwards, and I don't really want to do either. It doesn't change the fact that I need to, unfortunately. So the best thing I maybe could try, if I manage to get through here somehow, is to try and get the ball to a black orc, because they have a higher strength and are harder to knock down. It just doesn't really look that likely right now. I mean, an agility 2 handoff. Wow, that's 6 players now. Oh boy. Really? Yeah, to here or there. So I will have to dodge now. That's out of the question. I won't lie, it looks pretty bleak. Still not undoable, just very, very hard. And the worst thing he could do now is close down my only way of going, and he did just that. I could have run diagonally through here. So now this gets even worse. I still have one idea. And then he does a 1 dice as a last action. It works, and it makes things even worse for me. Oh boy. This is bad. This is so bad. Okay, stand up, please. Okay, let's block you down to over there. I will stay because I want to get block opportunities now. Do I dare try that? So what I could try right now is blitz with him, run him to over here afterwards. And then we can dodge here and try to get him the ball. But that is going to be very problematic. And if we just push him here, we automatically fail, basically. And it's going to be... No, it's just not working, so I need to go this way. So what we are going to do is... blitz the catcher. We just push him. As long as he will use dodge there, of course. So let's do this block first, because I want to. Yeah, let's follow. Oh, armor break and a KO. At least something, but it's a little too late, I think. It could be helpful, of course, but it's still problematic. And then I have to dodge, which actually does work, surprisingly enough. And that allows me to run up this way. And I am going to do going for it. Probably won't change too much, but I still need to try. So we are in theory in range now, and this is something I want to do, but I'm scared to try. Because right now we are blocking this down, and he can only reach me with Griff. It's good enough, probably, but this is so... No, I'm not. I'm counting on it that he won't get the ogre block. Or at least not easily. Let's just see what happens. So we have our little battle fort here in the middle, basically. That he can't quite crack, or shouldn't be able to quite crack. He will get a 2-die splits with Griff, but Griff is a loner. So if he just pushes us, he might not get a reroll to work. And even if he pushes us back one space, I'm still, at least in theory, in range to score. Because I can't really help this guy anymore. That's just not happening. Okay, there comes the blitz. And please don't... He only pushes us. Is he going to try the reroll? He is not. So the thing is, we still won't be able to score. Because I would need to dodge backwards. And I really can't. Okay, the ogre does get the knockdown, so he can move one of these guys over here as well to make that even worse. Another KO. Perfect. Down to 5 players. Oh boy, this looks better and better. Skip. So I'm trying to figure out a way to get him some sort of assist to blitz his way out of there. It's possible. Maybe. But probably not. That's always a fun sentence to say, because I would need to get one of the black orcs here, or another guy over there. And even then it wouldn't be a 1 dice. Yeah, looks really unlikely. So I'm going... Oh wow, he does 1 dice blocks again, which work. Really, guy? That's necessary. And the armor break is obviously necessary. Oh, what? Really? Our other blitzer that had 2 skills is dead as well. Holy crap, he killed 3 of my players. Well, 2 thanks to the apothecary, but still, this is... wow. The only good thing here is that I can actually... afford to replace them, I think. Hopefully. Even that is not really sure anymore. But that was both of the orcs that had skills are dead now. Wow. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. Oh well. It is what it is. But he is kind enough to give me the chance to make this work, because I can now blitz through there. And actually still score if things work. Because I am going to do this 1 dice blitz here. And I am going to re-roll it. That's extremely bad though. So it didn't get me the result that I needed. And now I'm basically screwed. Again. And going for it won't really matter. I won't get out of reach, so I won't do them. So the only thing I can hope for now is that he is unable to score again. I mean, this was a horrible game in terms of us getting beaten into the ground with injuries. Aside from that, I'm actually okay with this match, because he played pretty good, and I think I did my best here with the resources that I had available. So I'm happy about that, because it showcases what you can do with being down a few players as a bash team, which doesn't happen that often. Especially orcs are very sturdy with their armor value 9 all around, except for the thrower, of course. But yeah, this is still okay, but it's still... I'm still not happy with the outcome, of course. I can appreciate the game for itself, but I'm still a little bit salty about the actual rolls here. Because all those injuries and 3 deaths included is just not fun. And yeah, he has his thrower here that he can pick up the ball with. He might decide to use Griff though. No, he uses his thrower. Makes the pickup. Thing is, he still has 1 more turn to score here, and he has 2 players in scoring range. And he can make it so that I won't be able to reach them. All he needs is to move 1 player here to lock down this black orc. The thing is, I won't score. This guy is the only one that could score, basically, and he's on the ground. Does he want to pass this turn? Looks like he might, because he did 2 going for it, and this is now a quick pass. Okay. And he makes the catch. That is so bad. Yeah, looks like he's going to win that one. Well, it's still not done yet, of course, but it looks really unlikely that I'm going to be able to salvage this, because now I will have to do a black orc dodge and blitz here. And even then, he still has 2 rerolls left to do stuff with. So it looks rather unlikely. Wow, he even goes for that, and so he's probably going to do another one. And there he finally falls down. Is he attempting the handoff now, though? I wouldn't if I were him. Doesn't mean he's not going to do it. Nope, he's just trying. He's just protecting the ball. So this is a done deal. I can't reach him. Yeah, it is what it is. I can't change it. I'm still sad about it. Very sad. I mean, I could still do this, of course. It's the stupid thing to do. It's the only thing I can do. So we might as well try. It's... Nope. 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 No, it's a 6+ dodge. Hey, I have one more chance. Hey, 6+ dodge. And the one for the going for it. Because why not? Ah, well. He won that one. It's just nothing I can do. He played it very well, I think. I did my best as well, and it's just... If you lose that many players, you can't do anything at some point anymore. I still had a chance when I had 7 players, I think. I could have maybe defended something there. And I made my attack almost work, but it didn't quite happen, so it is what it is. He also didn't fail. I think he failed maybe one dice out of 10 or so, I guess. So he had a pretty good 1 dice blocks, if we could point that out. But it doesn't change the fact that overall the match was pretty okay, and it's just, I feel like me not being able to break through his armor is what derailed things here a bit. So can I get a level up somewhere if I throw a pass? I cannot. I should still try to get it, maybe, to get 1 SPP out of it, so that one of our remaining blitzers can do something. So what I'm just hoping is that the MVP doesn't land on one of the dead guys, because that would be just adding insult to injury with this match. 2 blitzers with 2 skills dead again. And we lost our second match, so I really should not talk prior to this. So, and this is some of the weird stuff that he's been doing, because I don't know if that's him having fun and thinking, oh, I can annoy him or not. Wow, and he gets to set up perfect defense now. So he can just move his players away so that they get 1 block, and that's what he's doing. And he's probably going to leave Griff there, because Griff is not one of his own players, so he doesn't really care if he gets injured. Yeah, now he's going to pull back his guys. Oh well. I think I would have reason to be a bit annoyed and salty at this game, and I am a bit, but it's still... I'm more resigned about the fact that this just happened. And I'm just hoping that it's going to go better again. And I just... sometimes where I hate my Blood Bowl mentality of I don't want to give stuff up. Because I feel like I would have an easier time of things if I would just accept that from time to time it's okay to give up a match. It doesn't hurt anybody. So let's see now that we don't actually... I get 6 block rolls against Griff and I won't roll... No, this is not a good block roll anymore. Yeah, the funs of blocking against dodge. Always nice. So let's just throw this. Wow, actually worked. I did not think that would happen. Still won't give me a good block opportunity though, so I'm just going to do the stupid 1 dice here. I don't have reroll anymore, so... happens, I guess. And yes, this is how you can see that I'm a bit salty, because I'm doing stupid stuff. Hey, we get him! No injury though. Yep, there it is. And that ends the match, so we lost one. It's okay, it's match 15 and we've lost 2 matches so far, I think, so it's okay. Still not happy about it, but we do have enough money to replace both players. And Orkan got the MVP, so we at least get another blitzer with 2 skills again. So yeah, I'm going to replace the Orcs off camera. You don't really need to see me do that. And I'm just going to go for Mighty Blow again here. So now we have one player with tackle and mighty blow again. And at least there's that. So it is what it is. I don't know. It was an unfortunate match. It happens. So that's where we're going to end it for today. I hope you enjoyed this match. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Blood Bowl 2, just stick around, because as you can see, I'm playing if I win or lose. So there's that. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.